Hello everybody and welcome back to another Civilization 5 video. So today we're talking about the Great Lighthouse. So the Great Lighthouse is a wonder that causes 122 production. So the 122 production, like all other wonders on quick speed, is it's a big amount. Like I haven't talked too much about this, but if you compare this to other stuff, let's say the shrine. The shrine has 26. The library has 50. So that's double the production of a library. But anyway, it's not that bad. It's just that getting early production might be hard for certain civilizations. So anyway, and certain starts like the one I have probably. And so the Great Lighthouse over here, it gives you 1 plus culture like all other wonders. It also gives you 1 great merchant point. And this is the first great merchant point that we have in our series. So the first great merchant point that we're talking about, the problem with the merchant point, I haven't told this already, is that great merchant points steal from your engineers and scientist points, so you want to minimize the most your great merchant points, unless for certain specific reasons you really need some. And so Great Lighthouse, Malazima, Hardkanasis, those wonders have problems because they give you great merchant points. So if you're going great merchant points, you're probably gonna get one. If you get Lighthouse and Holly Carnassus, you're for sure gonna get a great merchant. But like I said, just less powerful, but it's still good. At least you get something from it. And its ability is all military naval units receive 1 plus movement and 1 plus sight. Provides a free lighthouse in the city which is built. So you're saving 50 production. So in reality, you can do 123 minus 50 production. This is going to be production. It's going to cost you really because you're saving 50 production with this Great Lighthouse. It's like the Great Library. You're saving 50 production. The Temple of Artemis, though, you're not saving 50 production because it doesn't replace anything. And so the Great Lighthouse is a classical era wonder. So this is our first classical era wonder we're talking about. And so why is it good? It's pretty good. If you're playing with any kind of navy, it's really good. And with England, it's even better because England gets extra movement speed on the sea. Plus, if you get Great Lighthouse, you're gonna have +2 movement. You're gonna have +2 movement on the sea, and +1 sight. So you're going to be able to speed along the oceans. I'm telling you. If you're England, you really want this. Or whatever you're playing a naval civ. So if you're the Ottomans, you might want it. If you're Carthage, you might want it. Whenever you're going to be using ships in this game, you're going to be wanting to use it. And so London, for example, would have a lot of trouble. Getting the Great Lighthouse because it has almost no production. I would have to buy this production tile here, and look, there's all the forest is very far from my city, so it's going to be a lot harder to get these tiles and chop them down. You can still chop them down outside your city if I remember correctly, but it gives you a lot less production. And so this city, and it's in the desert, which is okay, but like you see, there's like these empty patches of unworkable tile, and I have elephants as my resource and no growth tile. So I'm stuck working this to food, which is not giving me any production. And so all my production is completely 12 turns for a worker. My production completely slowed down. So this would be actually a bad start to Russia Wonder. I would never suggest someone to Russia Wonder with this start. But like I said, if you're playing as England, Carthage, Ottomans, even Venice can be pretty good. You're gonna want to prioritize the Great Lighthouse. And the Great Lighthouse, at the same time, it takes optics. So at the same time, you'll be unlocking your units able to explore in this deep, shallow water, the coastline. So it's gonna help you. It's not as good as just getting sailing. Usually, what I do is if I'm not going for optics, I just pretty much explore everything, and then at the end, I rush this when I'm at like civil service or whatever. Because the only thing you really need is the additional trade route. And there's not pretty much anything you need unless you're exploring the seas. And so that's pretty much it already. There's not much to talk about. I already talked a lot about other strategies in my other videos. And so just don't forget, great merchant points. You don't want too many of them. Great Lighthouse, great for military civs or just defending your coastline. And so that's it for today's video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.